Man, you know what's going on? You chopping up with DJ George podcast.
What it do? This your girl Carly V, and I'm chopping it up with DJ George.
Yeah, y'all. All that shouting, man. What's poppin', y'all? This King James checking in, man, with DJ George, man, with Chop It Up podcast.
What's up, man? It's your boy Diego the Great checking in right here on Chopping It Up podcast with comedian DJ George.
It's your boy Dollar Bill G5, man, and every time I'm chopping it up, I chop it up with DJ George. Yeah.
Chopping It Up podcast.
Y'all listening to Chop It Up with DJ George.
It's your boy Jungle Baby, and you're chopping it up with the Chopping It Up podcast show.
This one for the gangsters and the real. This one for the gangsters and the real. This one for the gangsters and the real. This one for the gangsters and the real.
Get your mind right.
Goddamn, boy, you ain't chopping it up with DJ George?
Hey, chopping it up. This your boy comedian DJ George, and we back with another episode of Chopping It Up. Today we got a special guest, man. I'm very excited, you feel me? Cause I got so many questions for people that work in certain fields. You know, like I'm very fascinated at stuff that I'm really ain't doing, you know what I mean? And stuff that one day I can see myself doing. So I be very fascinated. So some of my guests be based upon my fascination and what they doing and how they doing. Cause everybody don't do the things that you do or other people do the same. So I be very fascinated. And today I got an interesting guest, man. And man, this man, he only been in this city for a short period of time in my eyes, but he has expanded long like he been here for 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? You ever met somebody for one day and it felt like you know them for 10 years, you feel me? So this special guest, man, Hot 105, man, he's the man at Hot 105. He's a radio personality. He operate the shows. He do so much. I don't even know how much he do, but I know he the man at Hot 105. Then he run another radio station in Columbus, and he's a promoter. He's a party thrower, and he's still a DJ. Yeah. You feel me? The party rocker. You feel me? Y'all give it up for DJ Trey, man.
Yo.
DJ Trey, man.
What's good, man?
Man, come on.
I'm glad to be here, man. This feels so genuine, man, because it's you. You know what I'm saying? You
man, I
always been
appreciate that,
solid
man.
from day one. Shit, you made me feel at home from day one. So, you know, it's easier to sit here with you than anybody, really, to be real with you.
And I think it's supposed to be like that when you go to certain places and certain cities. Like, if I go to Oklahoma and I'm on the radio, you feel me, the city should embrace me to show me their culture and how they is. You feel
Everybody
me?
don't embrace you.
No,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? It don't always be embraced, but
some people try to challenge you, like, what you here for? You
but
feel
for the
me?
most part, in the Gump, it's been embraced. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I ain't doing nothing but trying to show love and trying to pull niggas up. You know
Exactly.
So it's coming back. You know.
So let me ask some questions that I wouldn't normally ask, but since I got you on the show, I goddamn can ask now.
Yeah.
Man, tell us originally where you from.
Cause I'm from Miami, born and raised.
See,
305, they kind of.
Man, 305, man. Y'all give it up 305.
Born and raised.
Come on now.
That's right.
305. What made you like just really come to the Gump? You know what I mean?
So basically, you know, I'm from 305. Then I moved to Atlanta in high school. My daddy got up and went to go chase the bag, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people get stagnant just being in these big cities sometimes. My daddy left Miami, went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Moved out there. You know, I was in the football and shit, so I ended up going to JUCO, Georgia Military College. Then I ended up signing with Albany State University. The real ASU.
Okay. Shit, now don't. We gonna get in there later. Now we gonna get in there later. The real ASU. Y'all heard him now, then.
Yeah. So you know, I ended up going to Albany State, and then I got in the radio and DJing. Well, I really got into DJing first, and then I got into radio and you know some job openings, some openings. I was in radio over there for 15 years in Albany, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So I've been DJing, throwing all my own parties. I always throw my own parties. I was never the one that got paid to DJ. Well, let me not say I ain't never got paid.
Man, shit, speak your truth, man. Speak your truth, man.
You know, it was early in my DJ career. Everybody was like, I only come to the party because you DJing, and I had to tell the promoter, like, shit, hey, you can't pay me to DJ no more. I'm finna throw my own party.
I'm throwing my own shit. I got to
The
follow
first thing
that.
he said was, shit, we could be partners.
I know you would say that, nigga.
So, you know, he took me on the show, me the ropes, of throwing my own parties and shit. And then eventually I started just doing it myself, and it's been on and popping ever since.
So you've been DJing for over 15 years.
Yeah, this year I've been DJing and throwing parties for 17 years.
That's a long motherfucking time, man.
Yeah, man, it's a long
That's a long time, man.
Some people who went to school with me, they be like, "Damn, bro, you still do it." And sometimes I think they be trying to talk it in a down way, and I have to hit them with the, most people that's doing it this long.
Yeah.
They doing it because they still can.
They still can.
Because most people get moved out the way. Young niggas move niggas out the way in this business. Get your ass out the way.
Yeah, boy, get your ass out the way. You ain't much up to speed.
But I'm up to speed, you feel me? So I'm able to, a lot of young people rock with me. So I'm still 17 years. Man, I just had a party last weekend. This past weekend. People at it, you know what I'm saying?
Man, which party was
it?
In
Albany, Georgia.
Albany, Georgia.
From the Gump over there. So
big shout out to Albany, Georgia.
I took some people from the Gump because it's like you could tell people, but it's nothing like.
Nothing like seeing that shit.
Them see it.
And Montgomery is one of them, I need to see that shit. You feel me? Yeah. So damn, man. So I be seeing your Instagram and you do DJ at your own parties too. Yeah, you don't just throw them in the background.
DJing, so
you stopped DJing.
Yeah, I stopped DJing and I let my I let my little homies turn up, man. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, music in a weird place. So I'm one.
What you mean by that? Music in let's get. Oh, you do open up a can of beans.
So
tell me about that.
I'm one of those DJs I'm who I am because I always played new music. I was always the first to play new music. But see, the way music set up now and the way it moved. Playing new music all the time, have people just stand there like, what the fuck it did?
Because it's so much.
They don't know, you know what I'm saying? And it's just so much.
It's so much new music. Nigga, I ain't caught on to this one.
And I just can't be, no knock to it. It's classic. But I don't want to be the DJ playing 2005 Jeezy all night. Yeah. And people gonna move to it. Yeah. Keep it a buck. But I don't want to be the DJ. Yeah. That make me feel like I ain't doing nothing new. That make me feel stagnant. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To play old music. So I kind of backed away from DJing and just kind of sticking to throwing parties. But now I came into 2023 with a new ambition. I'm back DJing, but it got to be R&B or old school. Oh. You know what I'm saying? If it's an R&B party, I'm going to rock it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If it's a theme.
Y'all hear him now.
If it's a theme 80s, 90s party, I'm going to rock it. I ain't trying to just go do no young turn up in the club.
Basically, shit, you ain't just trying to do that ratchet club.
Nah, I'm trying to have fun.
You doing the grown, you feel me? The fun music, the enjoyable music. You feel me? I call it the safe music.
Yeah, if it's that, I'm all with it. I ain't trying to do shoot 'em up, bang bang. I can get up there and rock it now. Let me pop my.
So how long you? So you been DJing for over 15 years. You said 17, right?
17.
So how long you been throwing parties?
I've been throwing parties. I've been DJing. I've been throwing parties for 16 years.
Oh shit!
And it's crazy how I got into it though.
Man, tell us. We got time today. Tell us.
So I told the story the other day. I'm gonna tell it again. So Future Manager is a girl. Her name is
Future Manager is a girl.
Yeah, EBS the
this
boss.
Whole time.
Yeah, EBS the boss.
The whole time.
So basically, she went to school with me. She was my homegirl.
Man, hold on, man. This nigga just fried my brain, man.
Yeah.
So the whole time.
Yeah, Future Manager is a female.
Man, come on, man. See, this why we had these type of guests, because y'all niggas ain't know that. I know y'all ain't know that this whole time. It's Tony Montana.
EBS the boss on.
Come on, man.
EBS the boss on.
Shout out to the black women making power.
Yeah, she ain't, but this crazy though, because nothing she do surprise me, because she ain't never play. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that some people got in them that with her, she was throwing parties in college.
She got that dog.
And she ain't me, we got promo teams with 150 people on it. It was her and 2 other girls that throw the party. And I used to just be with them. They used to run up on everybody. You coming to my party Thursday? You coming to my party Thursday? They was girls, but they was really on that shit, on some hustling shit. You coming to my party? Coming to my party? Coming to my party? Coming to my party? It was just boom. So I had to find her a DJ. The DJ the party. Because I ain't DJ at this time. I was just doing radio. Yeah. I literally just finished playing football. So I play music in the student union. Yeah. In the college day. You know how everybody just chilling.
Past the auxiliary cord.
So my homeboy who I booked said, bro, I ain't gonna be able to DJ because my grandma and my granddaddy died. Oh shit. She looked at me, she said, you can do it. I'm like, man, I ain't never DJ no club. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Long story short, I stayed up all night. Made me a CD book. I went in there and I rocked that bitch. I've been DJing ever since. And then she left. So that was the first party I DJed. And then after that, she graduated. Ooh. So the next year, I was kind of just out here. Free agent.
She gone, you doing the DJ shit. Yeah. Everybody walking, hey, I need you to DJ my party.
Yeah, so then that's when I kind of got into throwing parties in 2006.
That's crazy. I got into comedy, something like that. Yeah. My brother Jungle. It was Hervey and Chris Hustle, and they was having a show. And I ain't know about it. At the time, I was just hosting parties. Just hosting parties at the Rose and the old Diamonds and shit. Yeah. You feel me? Just get on the mic. Come on, girl, let go and shit. You feel me? And Jungle put me on the show. Shout out to Jungle, baby. He put me on the show, told Hervé and Chris I'll be there. They put out a flyer and everything. I ain't see the flyer and know about it until like the day before. Right. So like nigga, I'm nervous as fuck. This is my first time finna go on stage. So I invited all my true friends, like my daddy, my homeboys and stuff. It was small. It was at the Shabazz Temple right by Tulane Court. You know that bitch get hot. You feel me? So going there, I'm nervous as fuck, man. I go in there and I just talk about my life in third person. Yeah. And that shit just rocking. And that thing, you know, that shit, that snowball effect
be,
just
man,
been keep going. You feel
know how
me?
that be, man. When something in you, it like people could be trying to do something and you can just do it, and that shit'd be like
it be like a third nature to you. You feel me?
When it's in you, it's in you.
So damn, she just opened up a can of whoop ass and had you DJing ever since, and then graduated on your ass.
Graduated and left, and when she left, she went crazy because you know it's Future. She was Gunna manager. She all them. You know what I'm saying? So she lit. Shout out to her. She's like super lit. I can still, you know, she lit. So how you got into the radio? So radio is crazy, man.
Because a lot of DJs that DJ in the clubs can't necessarily do the radio station.
It ain't the same.
I thought I could. You feel me?
I'm blessed. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna tell you why though, because I was Diego. I was the nigga with the studio. Yeah. I recorded when I was at JUCO, all the football players. I just always been the person that attract everybody around. Yeah, so
the magnet.
I had the studio. Yeah. I had all the video games. I was spoiled as fuck. My mom got me whatever.
Shout out to mama.
I was spoiled as shit. So I had my room with decked out. I had the video games. I had the studio. So everybody used to come in there and record. And I used to just talk shit like on the end of somebody's song. Like, you know, not knowing, just talking shit. And then when I got to Albany State, my homeboy who I went to high school with.
That goddamn college. See, that's why you go to college. You're going to find out what you supposed to be in college now. Go ahead now.
My homeboy I went to high school with, they was some Kappas. They was lit. They went to Albany State. And I stayed with them for the summer while I was going to football practice. So when I get out of football practice, guess where he at? He in the radio station. Man. So now I'm just in a lobby at the radio station on campus. I just go out there and wait on him. You know what I'm saying? And then the dude that ran it, he ran the big station in town. He was on the big station, but he ran the college station too. So he used to just come out there and be talking to me. He like, man, you from Miami, you interesting, bro. I like your personality. He said, man, you can do radio if you wanted to.
Man, come on now.
And man, gave me a show, but I ain't walked out of radio station since.
Damn. And you been in radio 16 years.
Yeah, I've been in radio since 2005. I actually been a little longer.
You mean to tell me you started DJing 1 week, 2 weeks later you turned into a radio
person? Well, actually it was radio first and then turned into a DJ.
Oh, man, that's crazy, man. Yeah. That's crazy because we don't never know how somebody can get a job at the radio station. You feel me? The average person will think they can go up there and fill out the application and be like, listen to my voice. It sounds like radio.
The thing is, bro, you got to really know people. Like, it's all about who you know. That's how I got in. Don't get it twisted. I work my motherfucking ass off.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. A lot of folks don't know it's a lot of fucking work.
Like, when I say I walked in and never walked out, man, I was in there every day. Even if I wasn't in class, I was in the radio station. And that dude used to always tell me this. And it's crazy that he told me this. And he like a big person in radio now, too. His name Big Scoot. Shout out to him. He say, what you got to do is you got to learn how to do everything in here. And he said, I tell you that because in radio, you got to be multitask. You got to be all around. Because if you just know how to talk on the radio, when it's time to make budget cuts, you're going to be the first one they go.
Because you ain't doing shit else
all
but
doing
pushing buttons, nigga.
Yeah, all you doing talking. You feel we can find somebody else to talk.
Anybody can talk on this motherfucker.
He was like, you know what I'm saying, just learn how to do it. So I learned how to do imaging, which is, you know, the big voice. Hot 105.7 when the people be talking shit.
For real? They got a name for that shit?
Yeah, it's called imaging. I was the imaging director.
Hit some of that shit one time.
No, I ain't do it.
No, hit some of that shit.
No.
Come on. So y'all give it up DJ Trey for to hit one of them big images.
All right, so basically it's like Hot 105.7, we in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know the little things that play in between the songs.
Oh, we call them drops, like the little drops.
It's called imaging, though. But they all called drops imaging as well, too.
Okay,
imaging. It's called station imaging.
You teaching me something. Get me ready, goddamn.
So I got into that part of it while I was doing the college shit. I got into the imaging part. So now I'm in production. How Diego and them recording people in there, and you looking at that screen and all the wave out. I'm doing the same thing, but I ain't recording music.
Yeah.
I'm taking a drop
and
putting
chopping it
explosion,
up,
chopping it up, making
and taking
the
the
echo.
air out of it. and shit.
Yeah, I'm doing all
yeah,
that. So that's
yeah.
what I mastered first. You know what I'm saying? So boom, here we go. I'm working at the college station, and then he said, "Hey, we got a imaging director job
This is an amazing
open.
story too.
We
by
got
the
it.
way.
Yeah, it's a dope ass
It's
story.
a
though. I ain't gonna lie.
dope-ass
He like, we
story.
got an imaging job open. You know what I'm saying? You've been going hard over here. I might can help you get that job. And then radio, all you got to do is get a foot in the door.
That's all.
Doing anything.
A
Once you get
pinky.
the foot in the door,
Even a pinky in the dough.
you see, I'm like, yeah. So boom. In long story short, I ended up getting a job. So once I got there, I was imaging director. You know, they would hit me with the go watch the car.
Yeah.
And the whole.
Just fucking with you, you know the.
You know, you gonna go through the bullshit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it was like they had a Sunday morning show where you had to come in Sunday morning at 6:00 and put preachers on the air. The preacher waiting on me. Mind you, I'm a club DJ at the time. So
They
I
know
ain't
them
leave the
preachers.
club about
Listen, they know them preachers be going off by this shit.
Bro, I ain't leave the club at 4:00 every night. Every Saturday, I had to go from the club. Some nights, even if you had a girl, you had to be like, bro, I'm finna just go to the station. Because you couldn't miss that. You getting fired if them preachers
Hell
weren't on
yeah.
air. I used to have to leave the club, go sleep, wait for the preacher to come in. I put him on air, then boom, I'm there from 6 to 11 every Sunday morning. That was like the worst job ever. But
That the worst little shift.
it got
right
me
there.
in the door. You know what I'm saying? And then they said, okay, we got an opening. We want to start putting you on at night. So I was on from like 12 midnight to 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This early in my career. Hell, I'm only like a year in at this
Yeah.
point.
I
joint
think
was
that'll
moving
be a
like,
grave shift too, from 12 to 4
in the morning.
Yeah.
But one thing I know, like Saturday and Sunday, everybody coming from the club. And you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
It's hard to get on the radio. Think about it. How many radio jobs is in Montgomery?
Shit, not
It
that
ain't
many.
nothing but like 3-4 of these jobs
That's
in
what I'm
every
saying.
city. You know
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying,
It ain't easy. So I started, overnights, and then boom, people started losing their job, and now I'm learning more stuff, and then boom, I like, all right, we finna put him on from 7 to 12, and then it was on.
It was on since then.
Been on. Like
You gonna get a morning show? Would you do a morning show?
eventually, I'm still like the way I move now. I move like a youngster still. So.
Yeah. Because right now you operate more than one radio station.
Yeah, I
man.
do. I got a plate now. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit.
I got 4 stations here, and I just lost one in Albany. Somebody else doing that one now, but I got a couple stations in Albany that I do. But my
So,
main station is
You mean to tell me you started off doing the images, right?
imaging director.
Images directing.
Yeah.
And now you the what? Tell us what you
I'm
do
the
now.
operations manager.
Man, this nigga the operation manager.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
give it up, baby, for black excellence.
Yeah. So
He the man now, man.
I be having to like I don't like flex it, but like
Yeah.
people here be like, that's the dude from Hot 105.7.
Yeah.
As a radio personality,
Yes.
I'm the dude from
But
Hot
as the
105.7.
business aspect-
But as I run Hot 105.7, Magic 97.1, and Hallelujah 104.3.
So I'm gonna say it for you. On the other side, bitch, I'm the man. I'm the motherfucking man.
Yeah.
I own the station. I run the station.
And just to put it in perspective, Michael Long only ran Hot 105. Somebody else ran Magic 97.1.
For real?
Somebody else ran.
So Michael Long ain't running all the other stations.
Yeah,
He
he
just
just
ran.
ran Hot 105.
So you bigger than Mike.
Nah, he a legend.
He a legend, but I'm just saying you doing
in
more.
that sense, because I got more stations, but he's still who he is now. That's
Jerry Rice only played football.
Yeah.
Dion played football
and
and
baseball.
baseball.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
So
like
it
that.
just, you feel me? I ain't knocking Michael
yeah.
Long. He ain't gonna do shit to me. But what I'm saying, I
Yeah.
fuck with Michael Long. But I thought Michael Long was running the whole thing. So he was just on Hot
But it's
105.
crazy though, because a lot of like people in the industry, they say I remind them of him just because
You do.
It's because of certain things got to be in you.
You do.
Like it's no way you could run a radio station to be the man, but you don't throw no party. You don't throw events.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, ain't no way the person that's on the radio don't throw events.
Man, I don't understand it either.
Like I don't understand that.
Man, I will be, listen, put me on the radio. I'll be throwing all kind of parties.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Shit.
Cause like I tell everybody, like I really like even getting a bag in radio, man. I always had a fly car, but I never made a lot of money in radio.
What you mean by that?
I'm finna break it
Now,
down.
after
for
all
you.
them goddamn years, now hold on, now
Listen
make
to
it
me.
make it make
I'm
sense.
finna
now
make
to
it
me.
make sense.
He's almost scared me from the radio.
so
then,
basically,
goddamn.
I'm so lit in the streets when I was in Albany. I throw all the college parties.
Oh, yeah.
I did the 21 and up club, and I ain't talking about. I'm talking about every Saturday. I made
Every Saturday,
$2,500. That was my cut. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of a club every Saturday. You did what I'm saying?
And that was for years, right?
But I was
How many years you did that?
a long time. But listen, I was a part-time What we gonna say with this?
Well, that's a lot of motherfucking
With
money.
this particular club, it was from 2011 to about 2016.
Oh shit.
So
and you still on the radio?
Yeah, I'm still on the
so
radio.
you really ain't studying that radio shit.
But that's what I'm telling you. I was a part-time worker on the radio. So from 2007, when I got hired at the big station, until 2015, I was a part-time worker. Like, they used to put your checks on the wall. Like, it was paper checks. It was like $300 every 2 weeks.
Yeah, they ain't.
You did what I'm saying?
But
that shit was just up there. But I would have did that shit for free.
Yeah.
With what I had going on,
yeah,
I would have did it for free.
But you took a seed and turned that motherfucker to a plant.
You did what I'm saying? And I had to step away from it too, cause so basically being a part-time worker, that same club I'm telling you about, to try to keep this story short, somebody got killed at that club.
Damn.
And people stopped going. Like, it was the club for a while. And
yeah.
Everybody just said,
that bitch went dead.
It went dead. Then everybody started going to the other club. So my partners and the people who I was in competition with, they did the other club.
Yeah.
So my birthday party was a big deal at that time. So I called my partner. I'm like, hey, let me, I want to do my birthday party over there just because everybody went over there. All I wanted 15% in the bottle. He went to the club on. Like, nah, Trey almost put me out of business. I ain't fucking with him.
Damn, what a nigga, okay, all right.
So I took that personal. You feel me? So I called a dude from the other club. I said, hey, I'm trying to have my birthday party over there now because I'm trying to make it a point. Like, bro.
Yeah. I got to.
I got to.
I got to show up now.
So basically, boom, here we go. He say, all right, let's do it. This was February 16, 2011.
Some of y'all don't remember shit from that far.
Yeah, February 16, 2011. So I was like, I did my birthday party. Cars all down the street.
Blow that bitch
I'm talking
out.
about blow, it ain't even a word. Like, ain't nowhere to park.
Ooh, that bit retarded.
The African looked at me, he say, hey, let's do it again next week. That $2,500 a week, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So boom. Long story short, we do it again next week. That shit went on for almost 6 years.
Man, that's strong.
But
man.
me, I'm just the type of person where I'm trying to know the limit.
Yeah.
I ain't just finna. That's great money. $2,500 every Saturday. That's great fucking money.
But
I'm trying to. If I'm making $2,500, what the African making?
That nigga making 10.
You feel what I'm saying? So I got ambition. I put the other club out of business.
You a cold
guess what I did?
boy. And you ain't put them out of business intentionally. It just they were fucking with
closed down.
Oh shit!
Guess what I did?
What you did?
I went and got it.
Oh, but black excellence, my nigga. Black excellence, man.
I went and got it.
Stop hating on each other when we could have been partners.
You feel me? I went and
Could have been
I went
partners.
and opened up that club. Now I just broke off my $2,500 every boom. I put a lot of money in that club. And true story, no matter how much demand I was, that shit ain't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. They came over. I made it too nice.
Yeah.
At the time, it was like, it was a new thing. They was used to holding the walls at the time. I
Yeah.
made this old nice white club. And, and boom. But you know, when people don't live like that, they don't
They be
care
like,
about that.
shit,
Maybe
they
I
must
might
be
have
up at it. They coming down and looking up at it. But no, it's
I might have cared about it more
than they did.
Then boom. Long story short, like, I'm gonna get money, nigga. You feel me? I can get money. That's one thing. I'm gonna get some money.
Miami
but to
shit.
own a club, you gotta have money.
You got to have a bunch of.
You gotta have money because when it's slow, it's slow.
You still got to pay them bills and shit.
So now the monkey jump on me. The club started off good. It started off great. Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Oh yeah, the monkey on you.
Then the monkey came. That junk came so fast, boy. It was like, woo. So then, you know, that club even going down. And, you know, we trying to save face. I went and opened up another club. Yeah, that one closed, but I went and opened up another one.
Trying to save.
Just trying to save face.
Digging a
You
deeper
feel me?
hole.
Digging a deeper hole. So now I'm like, damn. I'm talking about, I got a Challenger on 24s, brand new. I'm like, I like my brother. I gave him a call to my brother. Hey, hold that down for me. You feel me? And then I was like, shit, it was just bad. So then now I need that work check because now I got a daughter.
Now you need them 300.
Now them 300 on there, it matter now. You feel me? Because I done lost.
Hey,
a lot.
hey, excuse me. What them
Just
checks
to be
at
real,
this-
like, it was 129 going into the club. That's how much money was spent. 129,000 just to open it. Then you losing. So it was on my back. So now I had to look myself in the mirror and be like, so I was like, you know what? I walked in the radio station. I told my mama, I was riding the car with my mama and my wife. I said, I'm going to resign on Monday. They like, you crazy. You ain't going to quit. I'm like, man, them folks got to pay me. Now I'm on my business. So.
Yeah. You talking about the radio station,
Yeah, I'm
right?
talking about radio.
Oh, yeah.
They got to pay me now.
Yeah.
I done worked too hard. And then they was doing stuff that I ain't like. You know what I'm saying? We had some, it was, my boss didn't like me.
So now you like, boy, boy, y'all need to step y'all game up.
Yeah, so I ended up, said, bump it. I walked in there, I resigned. They like, what you gonna do? I'm finna go to Atlanta to be an intern. So I went and interned at 11th Street Studio. That's what Future, that's what everybody recorded at the time. And they all know me because I already done booked these boys. Like, I know all, you know what I'm saying? I know his managers. So
You done brought them to Albany.
all them through. So, like, when I'm up there, I'm just running to people. So my whole plan was I'm finna just tackle the music industry.
Right.
And then one of my partners called me from Valdosta. He like, hey, boy, we got a night radio spot open. How much they paying? He like $33,000 a year. I'm like, shit, let's go. I ain't make number 10 over there.
Shit.
That was like $800-900 every 2 weeks.
Gone. I know I've been gone.
Shot to Valdosta. Now I'm back on the radio.
What the hell is Valdosta?
It's like right before you get to Florida, leaving Georgia. It's the
Okay.
last city you can go to.
I be riding right through shit. Don't even.
Yeah, if you ever went to Disney World and drove, you going through.
Hell no, you know I ain't been no damn Disney World, man. My dad still owe me that ride.
Yeah,
My
go
dad
through
at
that.
84 talking about we going to Disney World.
Man.
Daddy, we ain't going. Nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't never been that close.
Yeah, so long story short, I went there and I turned that city up. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was only there for a year, but you wouldn't know it. I was there for a year because I got there. Everybody was like, "Man, them white people ain't finna do no business." They had like a street with nothing but clubs on it.
But the wife was
Like all they did was bar hop. It was all white clubs, no black clubs. So I seen a white club. I seen one that was struggling. I was like, damn, this the biggest one on the block, and nobody don't go in that.
and you
motherfucker.
turn that bitch up, didn't it?
I walked in there. I said, hey, dude, look, on Thursdays, we do this thing on the radio called Throwback Thursday. I want to bring it to the club. So the music is regular like how it is on Hot 105 and any station you ever heard. But on Thursday, they don't play nothing but throwbacks.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to bring that concept to the club. We're going
Right.
to call it Throwback Thursday. And it's already big, so I knew it was going to be easy.
He gave you a chance.
He
too.
said, all right, boom. So 3 weeks, it was like March. I was like, boom, blow it. And he worked the deal, 80-20. I got 80%, he got 20.
Man,
So he was like,
that's
man,
a good damn
when
deal.
I say I
man.
blow that shit out, That white man looked at me and he said, you the first person to ever come in here and do exactly what you was gonna say. Long story short, another white man came and bought that club. And then when I left, it was black and made it black Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Once they seen people going there the way they was coming,
Yeah,
they said Bump just trying to make it black on Thursday. They turned it into
a whole weekend.
a whole black club. So now me and the wifey, I done moved the fam finally down there because I was driving back and forth to Albany. I'm sitting in the leasing office. I'm about to sign a lease to move in the house, and my phone rang. It was Albany calling me to come back to be the boss.
Now they want.
This a whole year later now.
This an ex calling back now.
This the ex call, but they calling with the bag. They calling with the real bag.
They
now.
had more than the other
Yeah,
man.
yeah, because now I'm running the shit. I ain't coming back to just work.
Y'all listen to this story now.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas out here, you listen to this story now. Y'all think the nigga just wake up and just pop up and shit. No,
Nah,
nigga
you
be
gotta go
working,
through
man.
something, bro. Yeah,
you
you
gotta go through something. You gotta jump in some opportunities and jump out of them. You
So
feel
then,
me?
boom, I came back. And then the person that was there, ironically, the person that left so I can come get the job, they came to Montgomery. Miss Monique. I don't know if you met Miss Monique. when
Yeah,
she was here.
I think I heard her name.
She was the person. She came here. She was here before me. So she left Albany to come here. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was a job opener. I came back. I got the big bag. Finally, I got everything that I worked for.
Everything you work for and
Came
deserve.
back, had my little boy, and then boom, she leave here and go to South Carolina. So now Montgomery open. I'm like, I might want this Montgomery job, but I've been work hard in the market. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
Montgomery a bigger market than Albany. So in radio, you trying to move up. You
and
know what I'm
not
saying?
down.
As far as market, because Albany like market 240 something, Montgomery market 155. So
okay.
it's a move up. So
okay.
it's like, damn, what? So they acting like they ain't want to let me leave, and then the white dude over there was like, we gonna let you get your salary over there, and then we'll pay you half of your salary that you was making here to keep both jobs. Hell yeah, it's the same company.
Man, that's cold.
So I was able to come
That's
here.
cold, man.
I had to move here, and I was able to keep that over there. And then
That's
you know,
cold. When you first moved to Montgomery, what it was like, man? I hope this ain't no crazy ass little time.
it's crazy though. I'm gonna be honest, boy. When I first moved to Montgomery, I used to always tell my wife, and I wasn't being. I don't know what to say. I wasn't being. I used to be like, man, these black girls ugly over here. But now I think Montgomery got the baddest black girls on the goddamn planet.
Man, we got some bad ass bitches. It just
Listen, bro.
You ain't gonna see all on
I
them
don't
one
know
time.
if I was just in the wrong places when I first got here.
Man, when you first get here, it's like you gonna be in the wrong place because you trying to feel it out. You feel me?
Bro, but now you can't tell me. I really like no cap, bro. I think Montgomery got some of the baddest black women I done seen.
We
like,
do.
period.
Man, I'm talking
And
about.
I'm like, and I didn't. My wife would tell you, I used to always say that. She probably thought I was just saying it, but I was really like,
nah, for real, man.
I was really like saying it. And then it's crazy because the first 6 months out here, my family, all them, my wife's, they all was over there. I stayed in the hood. Not necessarily the hood. I
Yeah.
stayed in what that joint called? Right there behind the radio station, on Apartment.
Oh, okay. Eastdale Apartment.
All that. I stayed over there.
The fake East. It's the East side, but they don't see it. See like the hood over there.
I stayed over there. Ain't nobody know. I was just ducked off. And, when I was here, I was just kind of like trying to feel out the scene and see what was what. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I told you, the first event I came to was one of your events.
Yeah, talking about After 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Trey, man, can you explain to these people, man? I be having conversations with blind people. I'm going to say blind because they don't be seeing shit all the way through.
Yeah.
They think because a person on the radio that it's easy to get your song on this radio. Can you tell us some of the steps that a artist really supposed to go through to get their stuff on the radio? They think you supposed to be like, hey, George, you on the radio, just play my shit. You feel me?
People just got to know that times have changed. It was a time that you had to go to the radio to be big because that was the only source of where people got their music from.
Right.
2012, 2013, a shift came, but people still on the old model, trying to just call the radio dude. The radio dude. It don't work like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, the radio is not the only means of where music comes from now.
Right.
You have direct access. You used to only can get the people by going to the radio or going to the local DJ.
Right.
You can now get the people by going right to the people.
Exactly. And have them coming right directly to you. Without a DJ in the
without
station.
nobody in the middle of that. So the way my method is, I want you to start your own fire.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just bring some gasoline to throw on it.
And make this shit bigger.
And make it bigger. That's what the radio is for now. If you ain't got no motion, you shouldn't even be calling no radio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people ain't like, a lot of artists will record a song one time and ain't went back in it 2-3 times and changed it to make it sound up to par to where you're. Now, if I was a rapper and I'm making a song and I want my music to equal up to the same kind of music that I listen to.
Yeah.
So if Travis Scott is my favorite artist, I need my music to sound like it. I need my bars not to be like them, but you know what I mean?
The quality of it got to be
the quality of it. I want to
that.
have some substance on it. You feel me?
It's
Before I even offer anything to the radio. You feel me?
It's two things I tell people. Now, I could say start your own fire, but if you bring me a record or I happen to hear a record that I think a hit, I'm going to call you.
Yeah.
Like, certain stuff, you don't have to. I give you the example. It's like, I tell people this all the time. It's two ways you can get me to play your record. One, I got to like it, or you can show me that people like it.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like your record, if you can show me that people like it,
the
I'm
people
play
fucking with it. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. So I used to always play, like, I go Fat Mac. I always use him for an example because I reached out to him. He didn't reach out to me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I always liked him. I used to be around a lot of people around here. They used to be like, this person up next. This person up next. Yeah. I used to always be, and people would tell you I say this. I be like, that little fat nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like that
little chubby nigga.
I'm like, it's just something about him. Like, I like him. You feel me? Like, I like him. I don't know what it was. He had that spin something. I went on a family trip in Tennessee, man. I played that song over and over. Niggas was like, boy, you really like that shit? I said, that shit hard, ain't it? Everybody like, boy, that shit is hard. And then when he dropped the project, I was coming back in town. Frank was like, hey, pull up the Escape. This was like a week after this project came out.
Shout out to Frank.
DA was having a party.
Yeah.
And On His Head came on. And I ain't gonna lie, when that shit came on that night, everybody pulled out their phone and everybody was going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It was like one of the first times I think it went crazy in the club. But it felt like everybody was so happy for him. I seen DA, they were so happy like that he made that shit. I hit him up right there. Hey, bro, send me the clean version. He ain't even had a clean version when I asked him. Hey, send me the clean version. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to.
You want to see a nigga have his own fire.
You did some work. I'm just using that as an example, but that let me know you did some work.
Some type of work.
That mean you did something. You ain't just saying, hey, bro, play my shit on the radio.
Man, I hate that, man. I ain't even no rapper, and I hate that. Hey, man, play my shit, bro.
Yeah, you feel me? So
like, who else playing your shit?
It's just steps you got to take. It's not. I don't mind listening to somebody's record, giving them feedback, but you have to work your music. And like I said, I'm big on telling everybody this now, bro. Don't nobody know what they doing. I'm going to look in the camera and tell you.
Yeah.
Nobody, bro. Ain't no book on this shit.
And I'm going to look at the camera. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Yeah, ain't no book on this shit, George. Like, when I tell you, bro, everybody trying to tell people they need to do this. Can't no DJ tell you what you need to do, bro. A lot of this is luck and grind. You feel me? All you can do is grind. That's one common thing. But don't nobody have a blueprint to this. Because just think about it. The manager that took Chingy to the top? Why he ain't take the next person to the top?
Exactly.
Because it's or the manager that took such and such to the top. He been trying to take somebody else to the top ever since. But it ain't no formula to it. It's you gotta just
this shit like really organic.
It's organic. You gotta just find your niche and keep it moving, bro. All that complaining about the DJ and
it ain't their fault.
It ain't their fault, bro. Anything, I think it's more the people fault or your fault. Either you selling something they ain't buying or they ain't paying you no attention. But
say that one more time now, nigga. Say it slow for the camera, cause these niggas ain't catch that, nigga.
You might be selling something they ain't buying.
Okay.
You feel me?
Man,
you
y'all
selling
better
something
hear
that
that.
they ain't buying. So it ain't no knock. I don't mind listening to people music, feedback. But I can tell you this. Wasn't nobody getting played on Hot 105.7 before I showed back up.
The last people who were being played on Hot 105 was
it's been a long time ago.
Small Time.
It's been a long time ago. I don't know how far. I don't know what Mike did. I think Mike might have played some.
Mike played a lot of local music.
Mike was still.
But Mike had his own song too. He played on the radio. Mike alone.
I don't know what So I know it's been a long stretch in between the last person. And Mike was like 2012. I just showed up in 2019. Yeah. So between that time, I know outside of the homegrown, ain't nobody get played on no Monday or
and
no
I'm
Tuesday.
Gonna be honest with you,
Wednesday.
man. Homegrown was trash when Michael Long left. Until you got there, they were trash, man. They selection was trash. You know what I mean?
I be trying to just, I'm just a person like. I don't care what, because let's be clear. Hold on, let me
be clear now.
If you got music playing, you might want to stop it.
Yeah.
But you might, to be clear, the people that write my check don't give a fuck if I play a local song or not. That's all choice.
That's to any nigga who thinking. Any nigga thinking.
I'm going to have my job to play your shit. Regardless whether I play one independent artist or not.
So that basically saying you ain't got to play no local music.
I don't, but I'm never going to be that person, though. You feel me? I think that's the ultimate lane. You feel me? To be in a city and not try to show love to the people that deserve it. Yeah. And who deserve it? Everybody can say, oh, y'all only play the same 6 artists as far as local artists, but
ain't nobody else really pushing that shit as hard.
I think it's a lot of people that's hard, but man, it's just this rap shit.
Have a nigga ever find out you was a DJ and walked up to you and started rapping to you? Like, look, nigga, hey, DJ Trey, check me out, let me hear my verse. They ever did that to you?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
I'll tell you a crazy story. Like,
that's crazy.
I'm from Miami, so I keep the fire, you feel me? No matter where I go.
Man, that's crazy. Hey. A nigga walked up to you and said, nigga, I hit her in the back, nigga, take her to the car, nigga, throw her in the trunk, nigga, crank up the car and put gas in it.
It's a nigga in Albany, who was in Albany, Georgia, bro. That nigga found out why I lived there. Nigga, I'm about to walk out my door, and guess what he doing?
What?
He reaching a knock on the door. And I open the door while he about to knock. I put the pistol in his face. He like, whoa, I just want to rap for you, bro.
Man.
And he was fire, too. That nigga started beating on his goddamn.
He was fire?
that nigga was cold as a bitch, too, boy. But that's like the one time I'm going to always remember it. That nigga was so cold, bro. That nigga started, like the jailhouse shit.
One of them nigga that,
what?
Nigga I'd have been down the
Man, listen, bro. That nigga was so cold. That nigga was cold as fuck. But that's the only time that really happened to me like that. And it happened, I swear to God, on my kids, bro.
You was finna be dead.
Bro, on my kid, bro. I done, what you got going on?
Hey, man, I heard of rappers going to extent, rapping to people now. I have never heard something like that. Wow. He coming to the DJ house.
That nigga came to my house, nigga.
That's crazy,
I stay in the hood. I always stay in the hood.
You come to the DJ house and knock on that door and be like, look, bro, nigga, I ain't gonna play with him. I ain't gonna play with him. I ain't gonna ride. That's
bro,
crazy.
That's how that was, guys.
That's crazy, man.
That's the only time that really happened. But, doing that, I don't know, man. I don't think people should do that.
Because I'm a comedian. Niggas be walking up, look, let me give you a joke for your show, nigga. Let me tell you the joke. And I have to sit there and listen to it.
I wouldn't.
And I be like, okay, thank you. But the joke don't be shit sometimes. You feel me? But I have to sit there and listen to it. So I was just wondering, do DJs go through a nigga? I've been down, nothing been up.
Because that was about 2008. So it ain't happened really a lot since then.
So tell me about this R&B blues picnic that you throw, man.
So, man,
tell me about this shit. This shit made history to me.
This
the biggest shit that I've ever seen. A group of black men put together safe and sound to pull out the whole city from all different ages.
Yeah, man, it's one of them things where it all just fell in place. It was like nobody Frank called me first. Frank like, hey man, I got an idea. Boom. He said
That nigga always got ideas.
He said something, and then I added something to it. Then boom, we started just rolling it. And then we was just doing so much shit on the go.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about myself. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Like I ain't scared.
You ain't gonna let that hesitate you and slow you down.
We can go back to the Isley Brothers. I want to definitely tell that story.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too.
It's like I be on go like so, and then meet somebody like Frank. Frank like, hey, this is a deadly combination.
Yeah, he a dog too.
It's deadly because it's like I always been on person. If I could think of it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna just say, hey man, I think about doing this.
Yeah.
If I think about it, I'm gonna move on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people be like, man, I want to do this, and they never get to it.
Nah, bro.
They ain't putting no action
I
to
don't
it.
play. Like, boom, that man, we got on that phone. He was like, all right, boom, I hung up the phone here. I called the city. Hey, you know me, I'm gonna put on my radio play now.
Yeah.
Like I'm finna be, I'm gonna put on the suit. Hey, I think I'm trying to book the building. They gave me the building. Boom, locked the building in. Then we just started doing shit. We was like so winging it. And then Frank had the tickets on sale and started hollering at the DJs, started bloom, 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 bloom. Then that bitch just started going. And it was like unbelievable because I'm looking at the shit. I'm like, another ticket. That
shit just went
another
crazy,
ticket. That shit just would not stop. I'm
It's like, and then what I like about it, it's like the city needed that.
yeah.
It's like we needed that. It's like you ever been holding your breath and just waiting for, okay, now I can talk. I've been needing something like this. Like the city of Montgomery was needing that, man.
Yeah, man, it was beautiful, man. And then we did in Tallahassee. That was fun. This year we trying to go to like 8 or 9 different cities. Like we trying to make this a thing yearly. Like I'm gonna be honest with
do it here. Y'all still gonna do it here?
We already locked in here. Okay. Sunday, May the 7th is the first one. The official flyer.
Well, say it to the camera, boy.
Sunday, May the 7th. Is the first one, and the second one, Sunday, June 11th. The only two we doing.
You heard that first on Chopping.
Yeah, this exclusive right here. Sunday, May the 7th, June 11th. So it's like even the mayor. Like I talked to the mayor yesterday, and he like they all on board with what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they understand. A lot of people be trying to do events here that don't be successful.
Yeah.
So when you got people that doing events that be successful, you got to help them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I always tried to explain because I could have quit after the Isley Brothers.
Yeah.
I could have gave
Tell
this
us
shit
about
up
the
and
Isley
said,
Brothers,
fuck
man.
Montgomery.
Man, tell us about it. They need to hear this story about the Isley Brothers. You know, first of all, before you get Isley Brother has never been to Montgomery, Alabama. You feel me? So
I think they ain't been here a long time. I'm saying
they probably a long time
ago. Though.
Shit, I probably was a sperm and some balls then. But they ain't been here in over 15 years, maybe 20, right?
Yeah. It was in like 2003 at the time, so it was about 20 years.
So tell us about your journey with bringing them here.
Ooh, boy, that
what
was.
You went through, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. To make it through that one, I got hell. You feel me? You from here? You seen what really happened?
Yeah.
And I run into so many people now that be like, you don't know how much we respect you for even getting it done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I be like, hey, I need to hear shit like that because, but Montgomery, they weren't playing with me. So going back to the original, I was like. When I got here, I went to that Riverwalk Amphitheater. I said, man, I gotta do something big out here. I know I could pack the whole thing. I run too many radio stations.
They put it out there for something.
I'm like, man, we gotta boom. So one day I was like, man, I'm finna do the OJs of the Isley Brothers. I hit my booking agent. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get Ron Isley, bro. He like, oh yeah, they back touring. They got a new show. It's fire. He sold me on it good. Yeah. How much they want? Well, they want $135,000. I'm like, shit. All right, shit. Let me goddamn.
Shit.
So boom, now I'm just.
135.
I put it all together. So I booked the amphitheater. I told them they wasn't trying to let me book the amphitheater. At first, they was giving me the runaround.
Why they want to get?
Because the person who was in charge at the time,
Yeah.
they just was like that.
Yeah.
They was giving me the runaround, and then I text the mayor office because I had them built a relationship with the mayor office because I put the mayor on the radio like every first Thursday.
Yeah.
So
and you help him get them damn votes.
Yeah, feel me? So I text the mayor's office. I'm like, look, I'm trying to do a show. I'm trying to do an artist like the Isley Brothers, OJs, boom. Once I put all them names, Frankie Beverly and Mays, I just put a whole bunch of names on there. I knew it. I was like, the lady, she wasn't answering the phone. She gave me a hard time. They was like, all right, she'll call you in 5 minutes. She called me in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Mayor power, nigga. That's that mayor power.
So I booked it. Boom. So now I'm looking for, I'm like, it's me and one of my partners from over the way. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, I want to bring somebody from Montgomery in, but I don't. Yeah. Because I don't want to take the energy from nobody because I already seen the energy I was getting. Yeah. I met with this person. They like, youngster, you think the Isley brothers finna work for $135,000? You can't spend that kind of money in Montgomery and
they did that to you.
Yeah, I heard so much of that. So I went to another person, and then they was like, "Boy, I'm telling you, man, it's Montgomery, bro. You can't spend that kind of money. You ain't gonna make it." I just, to be honest, like Frank would have told me not to do it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, but I know the way he think. Like, nah, don't do it. You feel me?
And he probably was saying that from a friend point of view.
Yeah, it's a lot of money to be
because
playing
they don't
with.
want you to lose.
Yeah,
you feel me?
boy, it was a lot of money to be playing with.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that is.
me, I just, I'm risky. I'm risky as hell.
Life on the edge.
I'm on the edge. I'm
MIA,
on the wild side.
305,
So
baby.
here we go. I hear everybody telling me what I can't do.
Right.
What I can't do. Now I'm motivated because I'm finna show y'all. I ain't y'all. Y'all can't do what I do. And I ain't saying it in no cocky way. I just know I understand how to pay for radio.
Yeah.
I understand how to use it. I understand
You just
how to
ain't
use social
scared,
media.
nigga.
Yeah.
You
So
feel
I'm
me?
gonna spend the right amount of money to where if it don't work, people just wasn't messing with it. They ain't gonna say it wasn't promoted right.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be it wasn't a good show.
It rained or anything
So here
else
we
happened.
go. Tickets go on sale. Them bitches going. Oh, they going. They going. When I say going, they going. I'm looking. I'm at 100,000, 150, 175, 200, 240.
Every
And now
5
here
minutes.
we go. We get to 240, and it's 2 weeks before the show. I was in like 180 something, so I was already on the side of profit. I'm downtown. I picked the best date you could possibly pick.
Ever.
It was HBCU weekend. You had Tuskegee playing Fort Valley, and then you had Alabama State playing Miles. It's downtown.
Nothing but niggas here.
On
Nothing but black folks
on Labor Day weekend.
Man, come on.
I had it playing to the T.
It was the best idea, best artist to bring here
Yeah.
ever to me.
I had it down to the T. So here we go. 2 weeks before, I'm up probably like at 60. I'm like, oh, this finna be a $200,000-$300,000 profit night. That's how I'm thinking in my head.
I'm finna break their neck.
Here they go. They call. They like, how many tickets you sold? That's what they asked. And I'm honest. See, the way I know now.
Can they ask you that though?
Yeah, they called and asked me. They were like, what are your ticket sales looking like? I'm like, about 3,500. You know, and now looking back on it, I probably should have said 700. But I'm honest, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to do honest
But how
business.
can they just ask you? Okay, because you rented the venue, right?
Yeah, I rented the venue.
How the hell they just can ask you how many tickets you? After I pay for something, you can't ask me.
I gave them the real answer instead of lying to them like I probably should have did.
Yeah.
So then it was like, boom, I told them that on Friday. Then Monday they called me. It's like, we got to read you a statement. And that's what the statement was. Oh, we done canceled all city venues due to the rise of COVID-19.
Come
like,
on, Come on, man. Come
Here they
on,
go.
man.
They done pull the rug from under
Come
me.
on
So
now.
now I'm like, oh my God, bro. So now it's like I felt like nobody from Montgomery. Now
Boy,
Montgomery Hill,
I would have
they
shit
hell.
on myself.
Montgomery Hill when they hell now, because
Well,
now they calling. And here go my wife. My wife never really dibbled in my business. She worked the dough sometimes, but she's never was the point of contact. She was the point of contact. So now my wife crying, people calling, cussing out, like, I want my fucking money back. Da, 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 da. I'm like, the show is not canceled yet. Blah, 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 blah. We working on it.
These folk getting crazy.
Nobody was trying to be understanding.
Yeah.
Nobody. But at this point, it ain't no such thing as canceling it. Because now if I cancel it, even if I get everybody their ticket money back, I'm gonna lose $100,000. Why should I have to lose $100,000?
Because
of
these folks
something
trying
that
to
ain't
block
in
me
control
with this
of
cool
me.
shit.
You feel me? People losing $35, $60, maybe. You know
Bitch,
what I'm saying?
losing $100.
But why should I have to lose $100,000? So now, luckily, I'm from Albany, Georgia. In my entertainment career, I know how to build some shit now.
Yeah.
I know how to goddamn.
You know how to move
I
that
know how to
shit.
goddamn get some grass and goddamn make this shit look real good out here.
So what you did, Dre?
So now here go to problem number one. And I'm giving facts. Like, I ain't sugarcoating this. This is the first time I ever really told this story publicly. So I went from being in from 180, and I told you I was already at 240.
Yeah.
I ain't have to get no stage. I ain't have to do nothing. Now I got to get a stage. The stage was $40,000 by itself.
By itself.
You feel
that
what I'm
ain't
saying?
even much including the sound
The
people.
goddamn the fence I had to wrap around. But before I even get to that. So now I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna do it at.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I ain't got nowhere to move this shit to. You know what I'm saying? So we like, fuck. Me and my wife, we like, I remember this. We riding the car, we ain't talking to each other. We just like, this shit awful, bro. So
I would have shitted on
Frank called
myself,
me. Frank
man.
like, man, go to Con Park. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at the people at Con Park. And then DJ, the white DJ from not Trey, the other white DJ. Steve Haynes.
Steve Haynes.
So he took me to a spot. His spot was cool, but it was like in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, man, I don't know if people finna drive way out here.
Con Park.
So then they took me to Con Park. Now, I don't know what y'all think of Con Park, and no not to Con Park, but when I went to Con Park, it's like it hadn't been used in probably 5 months. The grass was this high.
Oh, shit.
And then it pissed me off, too, because when I went there, I was with DJ Steve Haynes, a white dude, right?
Yeah.
He was in a Mercedes. So he parked in the back. I'm meeting with somebody from Con Park. Guess what they saying, George?
What?
They like, hey, tell your money to come over here.
Ooh.
He just keeps saying that. And I ain't catching what he's saying because I can't
Ooh, he said, yeah, tell your money.
He's like, tell your money to come over here. Because me and my wife, we in the charge of the white dude in the goddamn Mercedes. So he like, hey, tell your money to come over here.
Making it look like.
He just keeps saying
making
that.
it look like he ain't got nothing.
And I'm like, I don't understand what he's saying. Then I called him. I was like, boy, that ain't my money. And I said, that's the damn DJ for the show. He like, oh. But the grass was this high. So I couldn't vision nobody ever having nothing out there.
This nigga ain't apologize for that line though.
Nah, I ain't talked to him or seen him since. But
man, niggas
listen,
ain't shit, man.
Now maybe if the grass was cut, I might have could have seen something better. But I was like, nah. So I hopped on the phone, and that's why if y'all don't know, this one of my partners from Montgomery is Ant.
Yeah.
I called Ant. I said, hey man, you had a little party out there where we went for the goddamn reunion shit, man. What's that dude number? He like, Mr. Evans. I was like, yeah, let me call Mr. Evans. I called Mr. Evans. Mr. Evans said, you can come out here and meet me. You think you can do it out here, young? I'm like, bro, I have to do it. He like, how much? And you know how we
Shout
be.
out to Evans.
Nah, Mr. Evans. He was like, you know how we be. They don't want to get no price. What you gonna give me?
Old school nigga.
Old school. I said, Mr. Evans. And I'm real. I ain't gonna bullshit nobody. I pay people. I said, I'm gonna give you $5,000.
Right.
I needed to get that done. And mind you, I wasn't paying up with $3,500 for the venue that I had downtown.
You
feel what I'm saying?
I'm
giving you $1,500 more than I was giving them.
I'm giving you $5,000 to say no, nigga.
You feel me? So long story short,
yes.
we came up with it, and then we was able to move it. So that was the first step in. All right, but now you got the people. They still ain't understanding. I don't want to go to no Evans Park and Pavilion, that's in the hood.
This Montgomery now.
You know what I'm saying? They going off.
But
hey, bro, I'm not dropping my grandma off to no Evans Park. That's hood. Like, bro, people is calling my phone going crazy. I got people still to this day email me, bitch, fuck you.
No.
On God. Because I send out like messages like, so say we got the R&B and Blues picnic coming out. I can send that out to somebody, say, hey, the new R&B and Blues.
Them niggas cussing you out in the email, man.
So
man, niggas ain't shit, man.
Bitch, fuck you. Stop
who the fuck type that and sitting that back in the email, man?
So it's like, so we moved it to Evans. I came up with the perfect plan for Evans Park. My plan was I was gonna use a part of the park that he never used before.
Okay.
It was all the way in the back. I got him to cut it. We had it looking good and everything. We was gonna put the stage in the back. I was gonna run the fence all the way across so people could drive in.
Yeah.
And when they get out their car, they was gonna be standing in line waiting versus being in their car waiting.
Yeah.
It go Mother Nature. Nothing going right. It rained that Thursday.
Ooh, boy.
He ain't got no drainage out there because he ain't never used it.
Boy, it just feel like shit ain't going in
like,
your
oh
face.
my God, bro.
God,
so now he like,
damn.
I'm telling you, youngster, you're gonna have to put it right here in the front. But now that I can't use the part that I want to use, I gotta use the front. Now that mean I gotta take fucking money at the gate. This 3,500 tickets.
Man, and this 3,500 plus more people coming.
So it's like, I just could not win for nothing. So now we get to the show, we doing it. My people who I had coming to work, VIP, everybody stuck in traffic. Traffic got down from that motherfucker all the way back
I came to the show.
the airport.
Man, I came to the show.
You
Boy,
feel
that
me?
bitch, listen. Boy, traffic. It took you an hour to get close to.
That part was like, that was another item. So I had to I wish I would have thought of it earlier, but you know us, we trying to be professional. We scanning tickets. And we think everybody trying to get over. Now that I think back on it, I probably could have moved it faster if somebody showed me a ticket and I would just like go.
Yeah.
But I was still trying to scan everybody in the car.
Because you don't want nobody free.
Yeah, but I should have just said fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it would have changed the
helped.
flow.
It still would have been traffic galore, but that would have helped it speed it up. So, you know, it's just, you know, my people were stuck in traffic. So I think, truthfully, people enjoyed it. I feel like if you had VIP, you didn't enjoy that experience because my workers were stuck in traffic. So, and we had to be on a time schedule.
Yeah.
But like all in all, bro, I'm just happy I got it done. And
Man,
I'm just
so
happy I got it done.
You end up pulling that motherfucker off.
I end up pulling it off. I ain't make what I wanted to make though. But I pulled it off.
But
so
you ain't
it's still a
lose
win.
though.
No, I didn't lose.
Oh, so that's a win.
I didn't lose.
That's
but
a win in
I
my
was
book.
I was looking at about a good 250. I was gonna hit for about 250.
Man,
Feel
fuck
me?
Montgomery, man. Amphitheater.
Yeah, so it was like that.
You got to get them back. You got to go back to the amphitheater and get that. Oh, you
already
did.
did.
You
So
got
now
R&B.
we got the R&B. So now
you went back and got
we
their ass back.
I went back and got them. So we went back. Shout out to Frank, man. Shout out to Paul, because we really like it all came together. 3 black men. We worked together and we all different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Paul David different from you, and
Paul
you
is
different
goddamn.
from
Paul is needed though, cause
yeah,
me and Frank, I ain't gonna say we don't care, but we don't care.
Yeah, he
Paul,
care. Paul is the face and the. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
Paul really care what people like think. Like, hey, they gonna act like this. No, we can't do that.
And he cater to each and every one of his guests.
He gonna cater to his people, and that's why he's successful. Cause he's like, sometimes you got to be like, fuck it. In this business, you can't. Cause it's always gonna be somebody that ain't happy. You know what I'm saying? But I've won some of the people from the Isley Brothers back over. Cause like some of the people, you might send me, bitch, fuck you. I might be like, I'm gonna give you a table at the R&B and Blues picnic. I did probably like a good 15 people like that who told me fuck me when I told them about the R&B and Blues picnic.
After they got the ticket with them niggas, say, all right.
Yeah, see, but it's me just trying to. It was me just trying to make it right. Like anything,
black folks say shit, man.
Anything I can try to make right, I try to make it right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it was a fucked up situation, but I had to. I was put in a really fucked up situation.
Really fucked up, and it wasn't your fault.
And it wasn't my fault.
And
ain't nothing
I
did wrong.
Try to give the people the experience that you promised.
And then most people that was there, they had fun. Like if you turn around and you ain't waiting in the traffic, if you actually came to that show, bro.
A lot of folks did what I realized too by going to. A lot of folks don't be prepared anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me? They don't have their shit together. Once I told, okay, it's gonna be at Evan Park. So look, I get to bring my own cooler. Yeah. You feel me? Shit, that sound great. I ain't got to be buying. I ain't got to be buying no liquor. You feel me? Shit, all I got to do bring my chair and bring my off. You feel me? Man, me and my old lady had a good time. That shit was dope,
man. They rocked that shit too.
Man,
like,
they
the show
rocked
was
that
goddamn,
bitch, man.
Like, nigga, we had cameras. Like that shit was like.
And now that people think about it, like nigga, this nigga gave you the Isley Brothers off the water for real, still off the water in a black park. And ain't nobody fuss, argue, fight, or cuss or spit on each other. Come on, man. Had a good time.
Yeah, I've been fortunate. That's why I learned here I gotta stick to old school R&B.
Yeah.
Cause the rap, like I did Fujiano and Rich Homie Core on that Empire. That one did good. But every other rap show, I don't know. I ain't fooling with these young people. They
they different, man.
I don't know. They ain't like.
So tell me what you think Montgomery missing. You feel me? Since you been here.
All right, so I know
what things can increase this city.
I know the mayor knows this venues because I don't know if everybody know they starting to work on. Like we watching it in Birmingham. Nigga, Birmingham lit.
They lit.
And they lit. The BJCC always been the BJCC.
Yeah.
But the new BJCC put it in a different arena. So they done redid that arena. Now everything come through Birmingham. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Montgomery got to get more venues.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get like arenas type venues. And I interviewed the mayor yesterday, and he talked about they are starting the process of talking about getting an arena downtown.
Because them folks want to be the capital now. Them folks already talk bad about us up here. You feel me?
We got to get arenas. We got to just, put more into the amphitheater. And we got to get ticketing, like live, like Ticketmaster and stuff like that, because a lot of more stuff will come here if we had more things in place, but we don't have like things in place like that. So that's why people slide to Birmingham. That's why people slide to Atlanta. And
they like to do that. If some big come to the city, they sometimes hate on it.
Grown people in Montgomery step out.
Yeah.
I learned for the Isley Brother R&B Blue Picnic, if you get a grown people something to do, they come to do
we
it.
Coming out.
It's just the young people.
Yeah.
That the artist joint, the artist realm is too much now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Used to get artists for nigga have 10 songs. Like Future had 30 songs in the club. He was 15,000.
Yeah.
Everybody pulling up to that.
Now these young nigga 85,000.
Nah, nigga got
one song
in the club.
85,000.
35, 40, you feel me?
That nigga got one song, 85,000. Nigga,
so
you tripping.
It's just a different landscape. So it's gonna be hard for the young people, but grown people, Montgomery up.
So tell us what you got coming up, man. You got anything coming up?
Yeah, man. We got we doing the Flame the Mic showcase. I kind of got back into that.
Okay.
Me, Diego, Thrax, Ant.
Yeah, the open mic thing.
Yeah, open mic, that did good. The first one, we're gonna do that like every first Wednesday just to get some artists some exposure. And then R&B and Blues Picnic.
Yeah.
8/7, June 12th.
Can we catch you at R&B R&B night at Escape?
Escape. Right now we revamping it, so yeah, you can catch me there too.
Yeah, because I missed that time. They said you went crazy in the DJ booth.
Yeah. You know,
you told me about it too.
Yeah, you know, I don't play.
Yeah.
When I don't play, I don't play.
Don't play.
I don't play when I don't play.
Man, you gotta goddamn shit. We gotta get you back, man. You gotta get you back. So listen. Trey, man, I really appreciate you for taking your time and come out, man. I wish we had more time, man.
I know, man.
We got a lot to talk about, man.
We could have went all day. I'm just glad we,
Yeah, because we ain't even get in the rim. You feel me?
I told some stories that I ain't told before.
Man, I appreciate that,
My first time
man.
talking about that Alley Brother thing.
Man, because I wanted to hear that, because, boy, like, I would have shitted on the floor.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
I would have shitted on the floor. I would told my old lady, post that picture with the rope behind my neck.
My wife ain't never felt sorry for me before. Not like that.
Yeah.
She, like, felt sorry for
And
me.
then they calling your wife, like...
They calling the phone. She don't know what to do. She crying like she...
It's already like, who the fuck is you and how you got my number? And you talk about some shit, my husband got...
You
man,
know
they
Montgomery
crazy,
now.
man. Montgomery is treacherous now.
So you know they was tripping, boy. They was tripping.
Yeah, man. See, I ain't even getting the chance of, man, what Montgomery artists need, man.
I mean, like I said, you just got to make music and grind, bro. It ain't even that they need anything. You need money to move around.
Yeah.
That's what you need. If you ain't got no money to move around, then
Yeah.
you already starting off hard.
And why a lot of rappers, they can get in the rap game without money?
Because someone, you can get lucky. You can get lucky on YouTube now.
What's the odds of it?
It ain't high, but you can get lucky. So I understand why everybody do music. You can get lucky.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to have some money, man, to really move around. Like I said, it ain't no one way to do it. It ain't no blueprint to do it.
Yeah.
Montgomery artists just need, all you got to do is, it's going to start with the music. Go in there and make the good music. Don't be trying to sound like you from Montgomery. Just make good music.
Just do you.
Just do you, and it could be up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Montgomery got potential here. I think Montgomery got to do is support Fat Mac, somebody with a goddamn record deal.
Yeah.
I feel like since he got a record deal,
Like,
I
they
don't
don't
feel like
support
they
him like that.
rocking with him how they was rocking with him before he got
Yeah,
it.
like, okay, he's straight now. We don't need him.
It's like, that's why I always
fucked up.
tell people, man, like, everybody would congratulate. So I sent them a text message. I was like, man, celebrate tonight, but tomorrow, that's when the real season starts. Cause getting signed ain't the Super Bowl.
Hell no.
Getting your album out is the Super Bowl.
Yeah, getting signed just the preseason.
That's the preseason.
Of
Because
an
now you
NFL
got to go
career.
even harder.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like if, I said this before, but we got to support him, because if we don't, shit, boy, it's going to be hard. That's Atlantic Records that came here and signed him.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for people to come back here and sign other people.
Hell yeah.
They come here and do something.
Because it's
work.
based off of support.
Yeah, because it's based off support. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
That's based off
Support Fat Mac Mo, man, and any artists in your city that got a chance to go big, man. Once they cross that line, you got to support harder than
you got to go
man.
harder. You do.
So, yeah, man, I appreciate you, DJ Trey. I got your eyeglasses, and now you had to come up out them glasses. Man, I appreciate you for coming by, man.
Anytime,
Chopping it up,
brother.
man. Listen, man, tell them your social media so they can follow you,
DJ
man.
Trey Radio, and not the one that's hitting everybody up talking about.
Yeah, because you got a scam now. I told the nigga.
I got a scammer right now.
Yeah, I told the nigga he done blowed up now because somebody's trying to act like him
I
on
got
the
a
internet.
scammer,
and
and
shit.
he been hitting people. So it's DJ Trey Radio, no underscore. Just straight DJ Trey Radio with a red shirt. A dude with a red shirt. That's me. The other dude with the hot 105.
We don't know him.
We don't know him.
We don't know
he
him.
He gonna goddamn scam your ass because a scammer gonna scam.
Man, I appreciate you, DJ Trey, for coming by, man, chopping it up with me, man. I ain't even gonna get the chance to ask you, do radio stations really be beefing between each other?
They used to.
They used to?
I say that.
Okay.
I changed all that here. Like, I'm cool with everybody at the
This
other
nigga
station.
changing the world, nigga.
Nah,
Goddamn.
I always tell niggas, we don't own this station. I ain't finna be beefing with you about this shit.
Yeah, about no sound waves.
I'm
and
not
about-
finna beef with you about some shit I don't own. Let's
True.
get some money together.
Exactly.
I put advertisement on their station when I do the picnics. I
Yeah.
pay for commercials. Bro, I don't care nothing about that.
Man, we need more people like you in the city,
don't
man.
care nothing
On
about
everything,
that.
man. But I'm comedian DJ George, and this is DJ Trey, man. Y'all follow his social media, fuck with the campaign, and support him, man. He throw parties everywhere he DJ. Book him. Book him. You feel me? You want to throw? He just did a 90s house party and rocked that hoe. Everybody was in that bitch dancing. I should have been there. You feel me? But fuck with DJ Trey, man. This your boy comedian DJ George, and we chopping it up on Chopping It Up Podcast.
Chopping it up.
Man, you know what's going on? You chopping up with DJ Joy Podcast.
What it do? This your girl Carly V, and I'm chopping it up with DJ George.
Yeah, y'all. All that shouting, man. What's poppin', y'all? This King Giant checking in, man. With DJ George, man. With Chop It Up Podcast.
What's up, man? It's your boy Diego the Great checking in right here on Chopping It Up Podcast with comedian DJ George.
$1 Bill G5, man. And every time I'm chopping it up, I chop it up with
Chopping It Up podcast.